Performance consultants, like other professionals, should never leave home without a well-stocked toolbox. An indispensable tool for the performance consultant's toolbox is the GAPS map. No performance consultant would begin an engagement without first conducting a thorough front-end analysis, but the amount of data collected during a front-end analysis can be overwhelming. The GAPS map provides a way of identifying and organizing the data so it's not so overwhelming. GAPS is an acronym. The G stands for go for the should. A, analyze the is. P, pin down those causes. And S is select the right solutions. Let's go through this with some more detail. Go for the should. The should you're going for is the business should. Business shoulds are the goals and objectives the organization is trying to achieve. When looking at this data, make sure you get the metrics. What is being measured? How is it being measured? And what's the numeric or the number that is trying to be achieved? Parallel to that, you want to look at the performance shoulds. What should the employees be achieving? What should their accomplishments be in order to achieve the business objective? Now, we have the map beginning, where it is we're trying to go. That's our destination. The next step is to analyze where you're starting out. A stands for analyze the is. What is the current state of the business goals? What is currently being achieved? Where are we currently standing in terms of meeting our objectives? Once again, you also need to look at the same time at the performance is. What are employees currently achieving? Now you have several things in place. You know where it is you're trying to go, and you know what it is where you're starting out from. Okay, that's just the beginning of your map. The next thing that you need to do is to pin down the causes. Think of the causes as those things that are in the way of getting you from where you're starting out at to where it is that you want to be. Those are the causes. Causes could also be called factors. There are those factors that are external to the organization and those factors that are internal to the organization. You can't do a lot about those things that are external to the organization, so you want to look at those things that are internal. First, you have things that are internal to the organization and the environment. Those are work environment needs. There could be things within the work environment that are impeding the organization from achieving the goals for any number of reasons. The other thing is that you want to look at is needs that are factors that are internal to the employees. Those are capacity needs. Perhaps the employees don't have the skills or their training to achieve those business goals. Last but not least, you want to choose the right solution. Actually, let me keep with the map. You want to select the right solution. Selecting the right solution means you select a solution that's going to close the should-is gap. Only when you've closed that gap have you found the right solution. In summation, I'd like to say the GAPS map is a mental model that allows the performance consultant an organized, systematic way of collecting data, looking at interrelationships and causes. I wouldn't leave home without my GAPS map.